Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Figuring It Out, a podcast with friends and figures. I am Christopher. That beautiful gentleman above me in the box is Jamie. Say hello. Hello.
Evening, folks. How we all
We
doing
are
tonight?
your hosts for tonight, as we are every night we do this. We're going to do things a little differently. I'm doing well. How are you?
Not too bad. You know, long work day, long work week, but weekend's getting closer, so excited for the day off.
Yeah, it's awesome. I hope everybody that is following along, watching, and interacting on whichever day it is has had a wonderful and blessed day as well. Um, I believe it's Friday for another 42 minutes here in Louisiana. So the weekend is here for us. Very much looking forward to it. I don't have to do shit all weekend. I get to stay at home with the wife and do nothing, which is great because I'm retired and I don't do nothing anyway. So it's even better. I don't have to go to town. So yay. Uh, sorry. What I want to do on this particular episode today is I want to interview my buddy. Um, you know, ask questions about this journey that we're on in life and in figures because that's what we do. We bullshit and talk all day throughout the day, every day, have been for like the last year, give or take. And there's
Yeah,
stuff I'd like to ask and get to know about you. So if you're up for it, we can do that.
yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Fire away.
Well, my first question is, since we are both into action figures, what is your earliest memory of playing with a figure or toy from your childhood or adulthood if you didn't play as a kid?
Man, I want to say, I think it was Voltron. No, not Voltron, Robotech.
Okay.
I had Robotech before I had anything else. I remember having Robotech and being some badass fucking toys. Those things were die-cast metal jet fighters that transformed into robots. You could beat your brother with them, and it still wouldn't break at all. It was beautiful. Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, I left them in my backyard, and I believe my neighbor hopped the fence and stole them,
Oh shit.
and I never seen them again.
How old were you at the time?
I'm gonna say anywhere between like 7, 5, between like 5 and 7.
Okay.
It's like me and my little brother. I remember leaving them out back and then never seeing them ever again.
Oh, I can relate. I've had a very similar situation myself, where toys were left outside and then they just grew legs, and the next thing you know, I found them at a buddy's house, all of them.
Oof.
Yeah, yeah.
I
So
mean, I
fun,
think
fun times.
the worst experience after that, I mean, that was like my earliest, but my brother was very upset at me at Christmas and took my Thundercracker, a few other of my Transformers, and maybe a Joe or two and put them in a frying pan and just
Ooh.
melted them into one big pancake. I still remember Thundercracker, but it was the purple and black Transformer jet. All that was left was like the cone sticking out and like part of its wing, and he's like melting into the pan.
What the fuck you do to your brother, man? Like that's some maniacal evil, like supervillain shit. Like, damn.
Yeah, I don't know. um, I mean, we're brothers.
That's pretty fucking traumatic, man. Like, damn. No, I have never had anything like that happen myself, nor have I done anything like that to somebody, but good to know. Like that's messed up. That's very, very traumatizing for a child. Damn.
Yeah, that's right.
Damn. Um Dude, I don't even fucking follow up for that shit. Like your brother just straight up melted your
Yeah,
toys.
just fucking melted them. Yeah, yeah. It was just one big melt. I mean, he ruined the frying pan. My parents were so pissed at him. He burned some of his hair because, it started like catching flames. It was plastic.
Hmm.
I mean,
Dude, that's
plastic and metal
crazy.
melting in a frying pan. The house stunk for days.
Ah,
Merry Christmas.
oh, yeah, no, my mother would have beat my ass if I had done that shit. I'm pretty sure she beat my ass for less as a child. Uh, yeah, no, that's not cool. No, 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 no. Um, did your brother, like, if you guys always played with toys? If you guys, like, does he collect, or is it just you? Or
He doesn't collect, but we did play. I mean, we were only a year apart, so
okay,
I mean, we both got bags full of toys for Christmas from Santa Claus. Love that dude. Um, I mean, there was one year where we got a garbage bag each, and it was just filled with the newest Ninja Turtles, the newest G.I. Joes, um, Transformers were in there, Ghostbusters. I remember having the Ecto one with all four figures. I love that Ecto one. I ended
nice.
up breaking off one of the claws because Hardball lost an arm. I'm not really sure how he lost an arm, but he lost an arm, and somehow I got a hold of my father's power drill, drilled a hole through the stub, and super glued the claw into Hardball, so he was just running around with like a grenade launcher, like a claw, just.
Kit bashing happened early. That's nice. You were very resourceful.
Yeah.
I had a Falcon, that Falcon that I had like in 84, 85. The first rendition. He ended up breaking his left arm because I was throwing him like 80 feet in the fucking air and then catching him. I missed and he hit the concrete and arm popped off above the elbow.
Oh,
Yeah, that sucked. But I never stopped playing with him. I couldn't glue him because I lost the piece of the arm. Like that shit was just gone. So instead of being, Falcon, he became Veteran Affairs and, disabled. He started working there in the toy box. I started making my own stories. Like he was a disabled vet. Like he just couldn't do it no more. Uh, yeah, no,
nice,
that was kind of
nice.
for me.
Yeah,
Right. So,
I like that one.
as I know, or what I know about you, from being friends with you for the better part of a year, I know that you absolutely love GI Joe. Was GI Joe your main, like, child favorite, or were there other lines? You mentioned Turtles and
Oh
Transformers.
no, I mean I loved them all as a kid.
Yeah.
Thundercats. I clearly remember having all of the Thundercat figures. I mean, I was blessed. My parents bought me a lot of shit, and Santa Claus, once again, thanks Santa, bought me a lot of shit for Christmas. Um, but yeah, I remember having all of the Thundercats, Mumra, Lion-O, Panthro, G.I. Joes were always on top of the list. The Ninja Turtles, they were huge. Um, Transformers. I had Devastator. Totally remember having Devastator, building him together. He was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I, I'm pretty sure I ran through almost every line during the 80s and the early 90s, before I stopped collecting them and started playing video games and then started playing with girls.
Similar. I was in the same boat. I was very much in the toys, not collecting, just playing with toys. I thought they were great. Uh, you know, Lots of health issues as a child, so I was indoors a lot, especially when we moved to Louisiana. Humidity went through the roof, couldn't breathe outside. Um, so I stayed indoors and I played with toys a lot. The collecting came much later, but I'm happy with where I'm at. I've picked up a lot of really nice shit, like fun wise, that I enjoy playing with, and a lot of it reminds me of stuff from childhood. Um, I haven't picked up Transformers yet. I like them. I think they're all amazing. All of them. I don't care what scale they are. They're all fantastic. especially the ones that completely like that are 12-inch in scale and go from full autonomous articulated robot to full on vehicle, whether it be the Decepticons or Autobots. I think they're fantastic. Like they're incredible.
Yeah,
My
that's pretty awesome what they can do with them. I wish they were bigger though. Like I understand they do 6 inches, but like they're Transformers. Like this should at least be like 8 inches. I mean, I know they'll just cost more, but
mhm,
fucking it's a Transformer. I mean, like at least
right,
8 inches. Give
like
us 8.
I agree. Like my notion with them is like these should be on scale with the McFarlane figures if we're going size. Like every other 1/12 scale is generally 5.8 or 6.8. They're under 7, except McFarlane. When you get to McFarlane, they're full on 7 inches, sometimes taller. Like that's how all Transformers should be. They're purposely larger. They should be larger than all of your standard 1/12 scale. Because they're
Yeah,
robots. They're autonomous robots. They're fucking huge. Like, and
yeah.
we watch them on TV or on cartoons, they were significantly bigger. When you watch them in the movies, the Michael Bay franchise, which was probably when I got back
Yeah,
into
I mean, I'm not
Transformers.
expecting, like a foot-sized robot for $20, but you know, 8, 9 inches, for $35, I think that's reasonable enough for a nice size fucking transforming robot.
Yeah.
I mean, G.I. Joe and Transformers are supposed to be colliding, so it's gonna be hard what they see. Like, what are you guys gonna do? Like, I still want my 6 inch articulated G.I. Joe figure, but I want them to at least look size differential with my Transformers when you guys put them together.
Well, they are doing a crossover, right? They're doing an animated
Yeah.
TV show series
Yep.
and
Yeah, they're
potential
doing
movie.
the Energon,
Yeah. So I mean, if they're going to do
but
that, and we hope that they're going to be bringing toys into that, which makes sense as a toy company, uh, that the figures would be in scale with the Joes. So if they do
oh,
that,
they
what are you
just
looking
released
forward to
the
most? It,
I mean, definitely I was always a big fan of Blaster and
yeah.
Soundwave. The two jukeboxes. I mean, those guys were awesome. Little mini cassette tapes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then obviously Optimus and Megatron and the Dinobots. All of those were, I mean, top tier favorites. But they did just announce the Optimus Prime from the Energon universe with
Really?
the Megatron arm. He's like
Okay. Yeah.
he's
I've
on the
seen that.
pull site. Yeah. But he's only like 6, 7 inches, I think. So sucks. I mean, I pre-ordered a couple of Transformer figures that come out next year, but mostly from the crossover with Tama Takari, I believe it's
Mm-hmm.
pronounced. They're definitely a little bit more pricey, but they're beautifully detailed and a couple of inches bigger. But I mean, yeah, the detail on these things are just phenomenal. If I can afford them, I will definitely be grabbing them.
Um, Myself, I'm very much looking forward to getting a Starscream in scale with all of my other 6-inch figures. Uh, I mean, honestly, if it's the same size as whatever vehicle we get for GI Joe in classified scale, that would be perfect. Like that's what I would like. That's what I would like the Transformers to be. I would like them to be the same size once they're transformed in vehicle that would fit a 6-inch action figure. I understand, like you
That's
stated,
pretty big.
it's not going to be $25 or $27. I get that. We're cool with that. You can pump one out every quarter, and it could be $60 ish as a starting point. I'm good with that. Like I know. I'm saying what I'm good with, and if
Might be
I
a little
can
bit
get
more than 60 if you get like a full size Clutch and Hound, because that's what he's driving in the comics, right? He's using Hound, who transforms into a Jeep, or I guess he transforms into the Vamp now, but I mean, that's a Jeep. That's like
mhm.
full size Vamp vehicle transforming. That's
Okay,
big.
so okay, there would be Clutch, for example, was what $110? No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, 100
110,
bucks.
120, somewhere. These are a little north of 100, especially after tariffs and all the other blah blah blahs. Yeah, again, if we're doing it every quarter, once every quarter, again, stretching it out over a 3 month span, yeah, I would do that. Balling on a budget, man, I would sacrifice whatever to land a Starscream or a
I
1/12
mean, it'd be
scale.
nice if they did it into a HasLab. If they just start doing the big ass transforming. I mean, Starscream is what, an F-16? I
Yeah,
mean, that's pretty big.
yeah. I think that dude. My wheels are already spinning, man. Like, yes, that would be great. Starscream was one of my favorite Transformers as a kid, outside of Bumblebee and Optimus and Megatron.
It'd be like Starscream with like Wild Weasel. I mean,
Yeah,
you would have to, or like Baroness in there, and he'd
mm,
be big.
yeah, it would be. I'm looking forward to see if they ever come out with that auto transforming one. Um,
uh,
because all the other ones they came out with is just amazing.
yeah, no, they're fun. They look like fun. That's a big purchase.
Yes, yes, very much so. But hey, we hit the Powerball, brother. We are gonna. There will be signs. You're gonna get a random package on your door that needs a signature, and you're like, "I didn't order this shit." And I'm gonna be like, "Hey, man, I told you. When I win, we win." Uh,
Be a party bus traveling to everyone's house.
yeah, no, fuck that shit. We're gonna hit up conventions. We're just gonna instead of doing pub crawls, we're gonna do store crawls, and we're gonna hit up every one of them motherfuckers.
Ollie crawls.
Right? It's Roscon, dude. Yeah.
It's the Roscon bus.
Do you have a play set? Any of the like bat caves or sewer caves or the layers, anything like that when you played as a kid?
Nah, I had no
No,
layers. I
no
had
Terror
vehicles.
Dome, the
No, definitely no
Cobra
terrors. Oh
bases.
God. No, none of the bases. I did have like I said, I had the vehicles. I did get the
Yeah.
vehicles. I had the G.I. Joe, the Cobra Piranha, um, the Swamper. I had Slaughter in the Triple T. Um, we had the Hammerhead, the
Mm,
Avalanche. Yeah, we did get some of the big vehicles. My brother had the Hammerhead. That thing was fucking sweet. Like that was a badass. Like the Avalanche and the Hammerhead had to be one of my two favorites, like vehicles. It wasn't just like one vehicle. You got two vehicles, not even three. Like what was the other one? The Hydro,
I
that
believe so.
helicopter with the two pods on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I had that. That was fucking sweet. Like you paid for one vehicle, but you got three or two vehicles out of this thing,
Mm-hmm.
and nothing was better than that. Um, as far as I think it's pretty much all I can remember right now. But none of the play sets. When we did play sets, we used our blankets and comforters and couch pillows and made a fort.
Yeah. No, I'm familiar with that. I would climb. I would have my figures climb on everything in the house. Like, and it wasn't always like imagination. Like, no, no, they know they're toys. Like, they know they are scouring in the kitchen. They know they're climbing up the side of the furniture and getting into the air conditioner because they got to get the cooling unit. Like, no, no, they know. Like, yeah. But I also had
You were
bases
doing
too.
Toy Story before Toy Story came out.
Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of how my toy box works now. Like I I can imagine it, I can picture it, and then I try to recreate it as best I can in the pictures. Sometimes it's working, sometimes not so much, and I realize that it's all good. I like doing long running stories, and the toys know that they're toys, and each figure is the personality from that movie or from that show or from that line, and that's the personality we run with, and that's the open story of my toy box. uh Sometimes it's funny because I'll have a Marvel Legends figure that's from the MCU, and then I'll have another movie figure from a different line, but it's the same actor, and you've got multiple head. Like, how does that work? So that's the backstory versions for my toy box. Easy peasy. I don't have to think too hard about it. I can just grab and plug and play and just run with it. Little inner workings as to how this works for me. My bad. Uh, any any toy line that was from your childhood or your youth that's not out now that you wouldn't mind seeing again?
Remembering a lot of obscure toy lines. I don't even think those are out yet. But I've seen a lot of people posting them. One of one of them was I think they were Spirit Knights. I can't remember. I keep seeing somebody post it, but there were a bunch of knights, kind of like King Arthur days, and they all had these hologram chest plates
Mm-hmm.
that infused them with powers of I
Yep.
don't know, like an animal or something like that. But
I don't remember the
they were
name of
really
it either,
cool.
but I
I
know what
wouldn't
you're
mind
talking
seeing
about.
those again.
Yeah, they're remaking
Um,
those. They're
are
coming.
they? I mean, I've
Yeah.
seen people post them.
I
Those
s-
and you know, the Ronin Warriors.
don't
Do you
know
remember
anything about Ronin
those?
Warriors. I mean, I know
They
what a
were
Ronin
maybe
Warrior is, but
five
I
of
don't
them.
know in
They were
relation
like,
to. Sorry. Go
yeah,
ahead.
they were five of them. They were the same colors as the Power Rangers, but they were all samurai warriors with like mech suits and like these. They would call on forth their powers or something. They were all like or harness an elemental, I think it was, and then they would get these badass samurai armor mech suits on. But it wasn't like a mech suit, but it was like a special armor, and then their weapons would be like engulfed in their powers and stuff, and they would like
Okay.
obviously fight the forces of shadows, evils. Look it up. It was a good cartoon. I
Yeah,
think it's on Prime.
I will
And
check
then
that out.
also, I would like it if they brought back the Chuck Norris toys from his cartoon show.
Dude, fuck yes. Absolutely. I had every one of those Dude, you know how many bath times was just playtime, man? I'm sitting in the fucking bathtub, wrinklier in the motherfucker, just playing with
Yo,
Chuck No.
that car, that that red car with the spring action back when you Chuck Norris, you pop it, Chuck Norris will go
Right?
flying in the air.
Right? Dude, yes. I like all that
That
shit,
bad
man.
guy was the combination of every bad guy from the 80s. He
Mm-hmm.
like sounded like Starscream, but he looked like Shredder
Mm-hmm.
and Cobra Commander combined,
It
but
was he
ran
was
away.
he was what, purple, he was purple and gold? I'm thinking purple and
Purple.
yellow.
He's
Yeah.
purple with some yellow on him, and I
Yeah.
think he had dreadlocks. I
He
think
did. He had fucking wild ass big hair. Yeah. I remember vaguely, but I remember. I was like
Yep, I mean those
7?
toys were awesome. You had the sumo warrior, you had the samurai. I think there was a female. Then there was a kid, a white boy. I forgot what he did. Then of course you always threw in the little Asian boy. Too short or two knuckles or whatever. You always had a
Also,
sidekick like Harrison Ford and Indiana Jones. It was ridiculous.
yeah. Damn. Yeah, no, dude, that takes me back, man. I haven't thought about that shit in years.
But imagine those articulated Chuck Norris coming back as articulated action figure. Oh man, it'd be great.
Yeah, it
Then
would
you could
be.
just throw him into the G.I. Joe squad
Oh yeah,
automatically. They got Delta
I'd like
Force.
that so much. That would be so dope. Absolutely, that would. But I mean, now they've got all kinds of figures now that you can find a Chuck Norris version or make one. And then of
Yeah,
course with
sure.
3D printing, you can 3D print a head and get that all put together. I found a SH Figure Arts Jackie Chan figure I'd like to get.
Really?
Yeah,
With
well, there's
Jackie.
the
Rumble in
Jackie's
the
awesome.
Bronx?
Yeah, when he's in the green jumpsuit, that one's great. The figure, and then they've got a new one that they just unveiled here in like the last 2 days. He's in like this fucking golf attire uh, with these tall socks, knickers, and He looks funny as hell, but I mean it's an articulated Jackie Chan, which I mean you can never go wrong with, and yeah, I think it's great. It's like $85, standard SH figure art, high end
So,
price.
what line would you want to see come back from your childhood?
From mine, I would like to see in 1/12 scale Mask because I think that I had all the
1/12 or
vehicles
1/6?
1/12. I want them 6-inch figures, and I want the vehicles to be in. I want everything in 1/12. All figures should be 6-inch related, and all vehicles should be appropriate. So your big ass 18-wheel semi is going to be like yay fucking big, like 1.5 feet, and I'm good with that. Maybe I'm not crazy about the price, but I mean I'm good with making them special, paid to order. You put in your order, they build it, and then they roll it out. Um, but we're already getting a Mask version, and they're in micro scale, so that's cool.
Yeah,
When I
I
was a
think that was a
kid,
bad move.
I played. Well, I think they were going for the nostalgia pop, which it's huge hit. Everybody that I have seen has been crazy about getting that old '80s nostalgia feel to them. And their only gripe is, oh, well, modernize it. Or they're like, no, I want exactly what it was as a child. And then there are those that are like, hey, can we get them bigger? And from what I've read and seen in videos, like, no, they're going in the direction of original for nostalgia purposes. And maybe possibly if things go well, it's always an option to go bigger later. And I'm cool with that. I have no problem with that. If they do it, awesome. If not, then if you're a fan of it, then buy them as they are. Which again, I'm cool with too. I think they're awesome. I'm not getting them, but I think they're awesome. As far as figures that I would like or that I played with as a kid, I mean, Thundercats were a huge thing for me as a kid. He-Man, obviously. Uh, I like all the iterations that we've gotten since then, like here recently in the last few years. Super 7's done a really good job with them. Mattel has done a fairly decent job with them, even though they're more on the 7-inch side than the 6-inch side, 7+ side. Um, they have those hot toy versions that are like not a full 12-inch, but they're like 8 to 10 inches. And they're beautiful, like all of them, whether it's Master of the Universe or the Ninja Turtles or Thundercats, like all those I've seen that are in the 10-inch scale are just the detail on them is just beautiful, so amazing. But they're also like
Haya
$250 a pop.
Toys,
Yes.
if Haya Toys did a nice Thundercats line, that'd be a really nice 4 or 5 inch line to pick up because their detailing is
Mm-hmm.
superb. And to see a
Agreed.
nice like fucking sized Lino just fully posable like that, oh, I'd probably spend the money on that.
I like the realism that they and the detail that they put in theirs. I'd be torn with wanting the classic cartoon version and then wanting a reimagining. I'm spoiled, man. I want both. I don't want to pick and choose on some of these. I want the I like with GI Joes. Okay, we talk about this all the time, especially since we started doing these little hangouts. Like I love the classified line. I like how they decided to do the reimagining, modernized, and then of course we love the retros. Um, Sometimes the retros are a little updated. Sometimes they're literally exact copies of what they were when they were in 3 3/4 inch scale. Um, I'm good with those, and I'm glad we're getting the best of both, so you could pick and choose. Um, I want a Thundercats that is updated, not that anime style shit that we had this last time with the most recent cartoon, but something more than just the classic '80s cartoon. If I were to pick a toy, I don't know what I'd pick now, man. There's so much amazing stuff that's already getting made, and I don't think there's a mainline toy company that's doing everything. I liked Brave Star as a kid. Um, he was awesome, and then of course his horse 3030. He was pretty dope. I don't know. I don't know if you ever saw this cartoon, um, but they have remade the figure. Ramen Toy has done their
Yes, yes,
sheriff,
it did.
and I think they have a 3030 version. I don't know what they're calling them offhand, um, but they were dope, and I think that they're going to be in scale with everything else. So that answers that portion. Silverhawks have make a comeback. That's cool.
I was just
Uh,
gonna say Silverhawks.
yeah. I remember playing with those a lot as a kid.
And you know what? As a kid, I can remember them. They were pretty posable, not like extremely, but you were able still to put them in some good positions as a
hmm
kid,
They
and they were
had the
nice and
elbow.
shiny.
They had the elbow bend, and their arms would go up and down. Um, if I'm able to pick one line as a child that they would redo, I want some Muppets, man.
Muppets.
Dude, fuck yeah, man. Muppets, Muppet Babies. Like I want in scale with everything else. Obviously, I don't want a 12-inch or a 6-inch fucking Kermit. He would be like 3.5 to 4 inches.
Now,
But
now, do you want textured? Do you want textured skin? Do you want them to like be like? Do you want Kermit to be like fuzzy, or do you want
no,
just like a plastic
no,
Kermit?
no. I want a plastic Kermit. I want Kermit to feel rubbery because he's a frog. Um, I want Fozzie and Rolf, who have dog and bear, who have skin and fur. Um, I don't think I want them to. I want them to be plastic and rubber as well. I don't want them to be cloth. I don't want the cloth. I don't want the cloth. I'm not saying we couldn't. I'm just saying like off the top of my head, I wouldn't go that route. Um, I liked what Super Seven did with theirs when they did the Sesame Street line. I wish I wanted to get the. I still want to get the Oscar the Grouch in his fucking trash can. I wish Oscar could come out of the trash can. Not that I would take him out, but I would want to be able to put him in and then have him pop up.
Yes,
Something
absolutely.
to that effect instead of just sitting there. Um, one of my earliest figures. I played with a lot of toys, but one of my earliest childhood memories was playing with Grover, little blue fireman Grover. The fireman hat could come on and off of Grover. Um, so I have this nostalgia attachment to that. So I would very much like to see something like that that is not currently in existence. At least I haven't found it myself. I would like something like that. I know that
Another line.
NECA does. I think NECA does some of the Muppet Jim Henson
Are
Muppet
they?
figures. Like
Who's
they have a
who's
Swedish
doing
chef.
the cereal box creatures?
That is Jada Toys.
Okay. They'll probably do this, the Muppets, if
I,
anybody does the Muppets,
I'm good
honestly.
with whomever. I just want them. They don't have to be full on articulated like everything else, but like I need some movement. I need a little hip action, a little arm action, a butterfly somewhere, so I can
I
make
mean,
them
look at Tigger.
posable.
Tigger looks great.
Tigger's awesome. I mean Tony the Tiger.
Tony the Tiger, not Tigger.
No,
My
no,
bad.
Tigger, different orange cat, but yeah, yeah. Um, I like the I like all those sidekicks from when we were kids, dude, or well, at least when I was, because I'm pretty sure we're not too far off in age. I think we watched a lot of the same
Oh
shit
no,
growing
yeah.
up.
Bionic 6 was another one that popped in my head that deserves a new toy line.
I remember some of them.
You broke up.
I remember some of them. They were allowed. You had the options of swapping out attachments on the like the chest pieces, and then the arms would pop off. I think that was Bionic Six.
Centurions.
Centurions. Yes.
No, Bionic 6 was a family. It was a doctor, his wife, and they had like three kids, I think.
Really?
Uh, no, four, because they adopted like three of them. There was a black guy, He was like the medic. There was their son who was a baseball player. They had a Chinese boy who was a kung fu master, obviously. It was kind of like Captain Planet's crew. But
Obviously,
they all got
obviously.
into like a horrible car accident, and the doctor, the father, rebuilt them all into like bionic, half bionic, half humans, and they would have these power rings, and they would attach them to their forearms and go bionic six, and then they would go from regular clothing into these power outfits, and they would have like bionic body parts, and the toys were like die-cast metal with like metal parts in them. Um, I can remember the boy, the blonde haired boy would be dressed like a baseball player. So he had like a red jacket on with like a black jumper, a baseball cap, and a baseball bat. He
Okay.
would like, and
I
obviously the
remember
the
those
Chinese
figures now.
boy, the Asian boy, was in a yellow jumpsuit because Bruce
Uh-huh.
Lee was very popular. So he had like a yellow jumpsuit with like a headband on him. Um, and they would fight these creatures. The main one bad guy was purple with the rock and roll bullet vest on, like the bandoliera,
Mhm.
and like a construction hat. And then in his chest had like a weird symbol, like a glowing yellow, looked like a crab or something on his chest.
I remember the figures, the Bionic Six figures. I remember them being metal. Parts of them were metal. That's what
Yeah,
I remember about those figures. I don't remember anything about that damn TV show, but I remember the
I
figures
know.
because I got hit in the head by a couple of them motherfuckers, and those damn things were heavy. Like they hurt. Um, Oddly enough, I
I
also
remember a lot.
took a dart to the temple one time. Little motherfuckers were mean.
Oh,
Sorry, my bad. Uh, you were saying
no, but yeah, that toy line would be nice to see again. They were fun toys.
it's a good time to be a collector, man. There's a lot of stuff that's out, that's coming out, that's very nostalgia to 80s and 90s kids. I'm looking forward to a lot of it. I think all of it's great. Uh,
Same.
my son, my grown ass son, love my kid, great kid. Uh, he collects figures too, but it's not like this shit. Like he collects anime figures.
Okay.
He's very much into uh, One Piece, as most 30-year-old males who grew up on Dragon Ball and anime. That's his jam. He's very much into Zoro. He's got a shit ton of those. Yeah, so I'm happy that he picked that up. That's awesome. Um,
That's great.
Turns out it's just adults that are buying toys these days. It's not children.
No,
Right.
absolutely. These things are for adults,
Right.
especially these old toys. Uh, I mean, the adults have to buy them so the new kids can even know what they are because none of these new kids watch any of this stuff. It's not
Yeah.
like they air them or have TV cartoon channels anymore that play some of this. I mean, they do play them, but none of the new kids are going to go ahead and watch them. They're going to watch whatever they're playing now.
Yeah, cartoons don't air on the TV at 3:30 in the afternoon like they used to uh, before. Like now, it's just news and infomercials and reruns.
Full streaming.
Yeah, everything's on full stream. So, let's see. We've covered what you played with as a child, what you would like to see if they were to bring out something from your childhood. Previous video, we already discussed what your favorite line is now, and what you would like to collect if you could that you don't already. Huh. What are you looking forward to most that is in pre order that's coming out that is not G.I. Joe related?
Hmm. Well, there's the Transformers that I have on pre-orders, but that's like next year. Coming out soon.
Yeah.
I don't think I really have anything else that's coming out soon that I'm really excited about because I mean G.I. Joe is pretty much what I collect.
Yeah.
The Transformers don't come out till next year, so Man, I'm not really expecting that anytime soon. I mean, it's almost next year already. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah,
All
I
right.
mean,
So since there's nothing other than GI Joe, what is the GI Joe you're looking forward to most? That's been announced that
mm,
you have pre-ordered.
that's been announced. Ah, ooh, Ninja Zartan.
Okay.
I am really excited for Ninja Zartan. The mohawk, the leather jacket, the green pants. He's gonna be beautiful.
He's gonna be fucking shit, but I am looking forward to him as we've discussed previously. He's gonna be atrocious and he's gonna be awesome in all of the best ways.
It's gonna be great. It's
It
gonna be
is.
so. I'm gonna get so many copies.
I wonder if he's gonna come with the swamp skier.
Nah,
You don't
they
think so?
probably won't do that. Nah, it'll probably just be a card back.
Hmm.
Probably put them in a box.
No, he
Either
wouldn't
that or
be. He
make them
wouldn't.
retro.
He wouldn't be a retro. He would be Ninja Force. Ninja Force ones have been in the boxes so far.
Well, I did hear that they might go away from like boxes altogether and just do like
Really?
all card back. Yeah, there was. I forgot who I was listening to. Um, but they mentioned that there's a rumors that they may just be going straight card back with everything and just get rid of the boxes.
Hmm. Hmm. I
It
don't know.
would suck because I like the boxes.
So do I. You get more shit with the boxes.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, you
you
can
know.
still get a lot of shit with the card boxes, the card backs, because you can put them on the back like they used to. I mean, I guess maybe not. Deluxe figures will still need to be in a box, though. You can't
Yeah.
put that on a card back.
I'm looking forward to where everything's going. I don't have any. I mean, I have lots of wants as we all do who collect.
Monster
Um,
Force. Monster Force is something I want.
you haven't gotten any of those yet.
No, 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 no. Looking
I've
forward to them though.
I've had a few, four of them come through, three of which I've kept. Um, the plan was to do multiple agents and multiple generals, but I ended up sending one of the extra generals to our buddy Brian. I think he's fantastic. I think the figures are amazing. I want to get the eraser griffins, the first one, not the clear one.
Hmm.
Um, I want to get the I want to get the
I
Kilowog.
like Halloween Boy.
I like Halloween Boy. I like him too. Um, I'm looking forward to. I mean, obviously, there's like three or four that are just dying to get my hands on that are already out. Um, and then there's a couple on the pre-order. I'm really looking forward to getting the doctor that's also doubles as a werewolf. That was scheduled for the end of the year, which is probably going to be first of next year. Which is fine. Um, I want him because if you've looked at them, they come with multiple head sculpts, right? And each head sculpt is a homage to a different character that they can't technically make, so they make a generic version. He looks like Dr. Quest from Johnny
Yes,
Quest.
yes.
And like I would like a Dr. Quest, I would like a Ray Spanner, I would like a Johnny, I would like a Haji, I would like the little fucking dog, man. I want the whole crew. Um, if I could do a toy line, since I didn't get to name one, that's what I want. Muppets. I would like them, and I would like Muppets. I think that would be awesome. I think that it'd be. I think they should just do 6-inch version of all the classic '80s, '70s, '80s cartoons like that. I think that would be great. Um, and then I could do Adult Swim's Brock Sampson and get us some Venture Brothers and do some shit like that. Um,
Johnny Quest and the Venture Brothers. Oh
yeah,
man.
come on, man.
Oh,
Like
but
that's
like
the shit.
definitely with Monster Force, I think Halloween Boy is gonna be my first pickup. Um, especially with the Frag Vipers. I don't know. All I just saw was like Halloween boy leading a team of Frag Vipers in a claw. I mean, I'm gonna need an extra claw now, but I'm pretty sure Halloween boy is like in a pilot suit, isn't he? Like a flight
Uh,
suit.
he's in a full. It looks like one, but it's a full-on jumper. Like, um, I don't even know how to explain what the hell it is. It's just a bright ass orange suit. And I know you can swap out parts, which I'm very much looking forward to. I want one too. I think he's got a great loadout. He comes with guns, he comes with swords, he comes with a flame effect, multiple hands.
Flame
Like,
effect sword.
dude, I mean, it's fucking crazy. Like, it's just an odd little character, and he fits everything. Um,
I like him. I'm a big fan of him.
everybody that we've talked to in the group chat and then on the Facebook groups, they all seem to say the same thing. Like, I don't think I haven't heard any complaints about people who picked him up. Um, and I think some of the complaints that have been about the line are just people's expectations being a little out of it. Every one of them that I've come across has been amazing. Uh,
Yeah, I'm not sure
they're
what
getting
people were
better.
expecting. Like,
All right, so um, that's basically the interview. Just
cool.
wanted to
I
hang out,
I gotta
ask some
run.
questions. What's up?
My daughter just woke up. I gotta go get her.
All right, man. Well, thank you for your time. Like, subscribe,
Later,
comment.
guys.
We'll catch you guys later on the next one.